What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today's video we're going to be reacting to is by the YouTuber Jamari, and his video is titled The End of Tuah Girl. Now what is this about? I'm pretty sure it's about the whole crypto thing with CoffeeZilla and stuff that kind of happened a couple days ago. But anyways, let's hear the boy Jamari talk about it. Please, if you haven't, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. With all that being said, let's get into the video.
So it seems like every single year we have someone who pops out as more of a meme than anything else, and then said person extends their 15 seconds of fame far past where anyone ever thought they would. I'm sure by now most of you are aware of who the Tuah girl is, who found stardom after she discussed her method for giving out fellatio.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
You know what I recently found out? The Tuah girl and I guess one of her friends, they went on a podcast and the interviewer asked them a question. And the question was, do you still keep in contact with the person who interviewed you? And she said no, because she essentially was coerced into giving that answer. Like she didn't want to be on camera that day, or she was drunk, too belligerent to even consent to be on camera like that. She was kind of giving off that vibe. But in reality, she was fiending to be on camera because the people who recorded that video actually put out the behind the scenes. And she was literally caught on camera in 4K saying, make sure you post this video. As a matter of fact, they wanted to follow them on Instagram so they could make sure, that it got posted. I'm not sure if it was their number or Instagram. Whatever it was, she wanted to keep in contact with them to make sure that video was posted. And they just obliged. Now, when you get the notoriety, you're trying to throw them under the bus? That's crazy. So, since then, she's already had, red flag tendencies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep away, stay away type thing. I don't even know what value this woman provides that people are so enamored with her. It's the equivalent of an industry plant. How do you just come on the scene and you're everywhere? Like Bobby Altoff or whatever her name is. She just came out of nowhere and everybody was interested in her. Same with this girl. She said one thing, everybody's interested in her. She got a podcast. She goes on interviews. She's getting interviewed with high-level podcasts, and I'm guessing she got signed by Jake Paul. That's how she has her podcast. Whatever. All I'm saying is, this is nuts. But I'm not a hater, though.
Now these types of clips go viral all the time. Drunk people downtown saying stupid things on camera is a genre that has plagued the internet for the greater part of the last decade. In this case, he went out to the honky tonk strip in Nashville, Tennessee, finding this diamond in the rough.
Tuah, spit on it, spit on it!
This clip obviously went insanely viral, like it was something your weird uncle brings up around the dinner table asking if anyone knows the Tuah girl. And she does actually have a name, by the way. It's Haley Welch, and she has taken this one moment and basically made an entire career out of it over the last couple of months.
I'm not fazed by it. He just kept on posting them, so I was like, whatever. And so I got an attorney, after that. Because I was like, everybody else is making money off of it with merchandise, and he's making money off the videos. I was like, that's not fair. It's me. Why am I not making any money? So,
hey, that is fair. We live in a capitalistic society, which I am completely fine with. If you can make money off of your likeness, 100% do it. But now how you go by doing it and the ethics involved, that's a different story. But what she's doing, making merch and everything, I don't think that's an issue.
I went and I got all my act together. And here I am.
She's now making appearances at major events, hosting her own podcast.
She literally got Wiz Khalifa on her podcast, and she's on the Steve-O podcast. From doing what? Saying Tuah? Spit on that? Pause. But that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? How did she get first into stardom off of a couple of words? I'm not a hater. Okay? I'm not a hater. I'll just play, but yeah.
With Steve-O, creating an AI dating app, and even shilling out cryptocurrency shitcoins. Her fame and success has obviously left many people questioning the validity of the entire thing. Is she an industry plant? Is the government conducting some sort of psych op? Is Jake Paul behind the scenes pulling the strings on this whole operation? Today we will be unpacking all of that and more. First, let's talk about the Talk Tuah podcast, where Tuah herself interviews celebrities. This was actually the trailer they released for a podcast only around 2 months after the first clip went viral.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now, it's my time to talk.
Now, I'm sure most of you have noticed this symbol up in the corner. This is a Better Production, which is an online betting company partially owned by no other than Jake Paul. I'm sure you noticed his presence as well in this trailer, and his boxing event versus Mike Perry was also the first time she would make a public appearance. This all leads me to believe that Jake is the force, or really the funding, behind the Tuah industry plant narrative. In total, she has done 13 episodes of Talk Tuah, getting less and less views as time goes on. Ultimately, any celebrity whose management had them appear on this show should be terminated immediately. Here is a look at...
I don't blame Jake Paul at all for capitalizing and signing her, because I think he realizes that to his bottom line, she's probably going to be more of an upside than a downside. Because if you can capitalize off her fame for even 15 minutes, you are going to make a lot of money, because you're going to be putting out viral clips. People are going to be enamored with this woman for a very brief period of time. And when she falls off, you don't really invest too much in her to the point that it affects your bottom line and your money, to be fair. So it's not a bad signing. It's just one of those microwavable signings. That's what I would say.
What this show is really all about.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
There you go.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. You know, like really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
Say it aggressive, like
Hot
you really.
to.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at it.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really perplexed that such a thought-provoking production is losing relevance at an alarming rate. I'm actually convinced that 90% of the viewership here is just clicking on to either read or write the hate comments compiled beneath the video. This is literally the podcast that no one asked for, and somehow they got 200,000 people to subscribe.
I mean, that's not really... that's not really out of the ordinary. Isn't one of the biggest podcasts Call Her Daddy, and don't they just talk about sexual things as well? I don't know. I have never watched an episode, so I'm just asking. Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking.
And y'all know, having a podcast, it's not technically a crime. Yes, some people should be locked away due to their negative contributions to society.
Dang,
But I guess
that's
this one
catching
isn't
strays.
exactly hurting anyone. But her other business activities seem questionable, to say the least. Like her AI dating application, Pookie. The standout features here are relationship advice from AI Tuah girl, a height detector so you never get catfished again, and you can even have an AI apparently do the talking for you. Now, the main problem I have with this app is that it's a blatant ripoff. They either want you to pay $5 a week to use the app or $40 per year. And you know, guys, I had to ask my mom for the money. She gave me the $5. And so I download the app, I hand it to the Tuah girl, here you go. And I got to exploring this hellish beast of AI slop. I'm serious when I say that I think this was thrown together by a freshman computer science major. And the entire thing is a massive pile of shit. Like, you don't even communicate with anyone else on this app. It's basically like a glorified, automated pickup artist bullshit. Basically, you're paying money here to talk to and get advice from an AI bot. And it's not even their own bot. They just poured over OpenAI and call it a day. The bot even admitted this to me straight up. I then asked her poorly coded AI how to get a girl to spit on my thing. And she said all I had to do was take her out for some barbecue. These motherfuckers were so cheap that they couldn't even port over an AI of her actual voice. They just got Timu Siri out here talking about degenerate shit.
If she likes ya, she'll be hawking to whatever you want in no time. Just remember, charm goes a long way, but manners go even further. Winking face.
Do you want to know something? Even though this is like subpar, do you know the amount of people, specifically men, that would still download this? Because people are down bad. Men are down bad. So I wouldn't be shocked if this app is successful.
Their terms and conditions page is equally as thorough, but don't worry, they insist they aren't stealing your data, just your IP address. And they also want access to all your photos and files so they can teach you how to rizz up your crush. Honestly, the whole thing to me just feels like a shameless cash grab that someone likely paid her to promote on her platforms. I would rather pay for one of those early 2010 talking cat apps than to ever touch this thing again. Now, if the dating coach app was not bad enough, just yesterday, Haley announced the official release of her meme coin, Hawk, aka Hawk Tuah.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Now, she would do this only a couple of weeks after sitting down with Mark Cuban on her podcast, and I think this is where the idea kind of spawned in her mind.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh, yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
She also admitted here that she just recently got into cryptocurrency.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
So just like the app, I speculate that she had someone build out this shitcoin in a couple of weeks, and now it's available for trade. People off the rip had huge issues with this, as it's looking like yet another pump and dump situation. One wallet apparently owns 43% of the total supply of...
If you are buying a meme coin, shoot, anything from Hawk Tuah, and you get scammed, you, my friend, deserve that. You think Hawk Tuah knows anything about crypto coins? You think she knows anything about cryptocurrency? How are people buying this? So apparently, it looks like a lot of people bought, and they sold, and maybe her and her team sold it off and ripped off all the money. I don't know if that's how a rug pull works. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to cryptocurrency. But is that what happened? Like, a lot of people bought the coin and they amassed a certain amount of monetary value from it, and they just sold it right off. And hence why the things drop in the yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Of coins, with another 7 of the wallets holding another 51%, meaning that 8 wallets that were apparently all affiliated with each other owned 94% of this shit. And now the graph just looks like a fun little slide. As I speculate, this shitcoin was dumped faster than a dog in South San Antonio. And I must admit, guys, I'm really not that into crypto, but even I can see that this is something that could get this chick in some serious trouble. I mean, to me, these alleged rug pulls are really nothing more than fraud. And though she did deny the allegations, looking at this sell data kinda tells the whole story. And then last night, her and her crypto team behind the coin hopped onto a Twitter space to try and explain themselves, and it just went horribly wrong. And once CoffeeZilla was allowed to speak, well, things started getting pretty spicy.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for $50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for $50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now, we had...
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone.
And then they got so mad that they were getting dismantled by this man Steven that they just muted the man altogether in the middle of his hard-hitting questions.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welsh's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much?
Now, I do have questions about that. I don't think she was really involved in the process. I mean, she does not sound like she's knowledgeable about cryptocurrency. I think with her name brand and her brand, obviously she gets people reaching out to her and her team, and she probably saw it as a good opportunity because she heard crypto and she said she had a conversation with that person and that person, whatever. I don't think she is 100% in the know about what's going on with the crypto coin. I have to be at least fair on that.
And Haley kept coming on basically saying that she's new to this and still trying to learn the ins and outs of being famous.
Yeah, guys, I'm just here to have fun. I don't really have a full...
That's a terrible response. I'm just only here to have fun, and she's about to say I don't really know much about the thing. Why would you be selling a coin, presenting a coin to people that have to pay money for something you have just admitted you're not knowledgeable about. That's crazy. That is stupid. That's just a terrible response.
Head wrapped around this whole thing, but I'm figuring it out. Fun. I don't really.
Still trying to learn the ins and outs of being famous.
Yeah, guys, I'm just here to have fun. I don't really have a full head wrapped around this whole thing, but I'm figuring it out every day, and I'm here for the long term. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Thank you.
What an absolute pathetic excuse for allowing yourself to be the face of a scam. She makes it clear that she's not going anywhere after facing the backlash.
My skin's getting thicker every day, and the hate's not gonna stop me. I'm here every day trying to work on this and get better at it, but I'm not going anywhere.
And to me, this will likely be the end of the Hawk Tuah experience. And hopefully she cashed out on the Hawk coin, because this is the type of thing that destroys your reputation and can even put you in a lot of legal harm all at once. On top of that, she's come out and said that she's not even willing to thank the original street interviewer who made her famous that night.
Have you talked to that dude? Have you said thank you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
So she won't help but thank him, despite the fact that he helped her go from working at a factory to being a millionaire. Basically, she seems super ungrateful for the fame, and now she's putting her face on literally anything that can make her a quick buck. To me, she clearly has the wrong people influencing her at this point, and I would say that her story is definitely coming to an end. Basically, she's like that Bobby Althoff chick.
That's literally what I just said. But anyways, we're going to end the video right there. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Do you guys think the people who bought was it the Hawk Tuah coin or whatever the coin's name is, do you think that they deserve to be scammed because they are not smart enough to know not to buy a coin that's a meme? I don't know. Or do you think it was an honest mistake that they're still working on it and you know it's a legitimate coin? Whatever. I don't know. I want to hear from you. But please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, we all have salvation. It's just upon you if you want to redeem it. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, guys. Peace.